Guess the News. If you haven't guessed it already, this show, what we're doing, myself, Burn Pockasy, Liam Reese, we're each going to bring you one news story, right? We're going to give you the bare bones of that story, leaving out key aspects to the story, and then we're going to ask you to guess certain things. So, for the first story tonight, we're going right into it. I'm giving you the first story. I'm asking for the gender, the age, the location, and then for a bonus, I'm asking for the cost of a sausage sandwich. The gender, the age, the location, and my bonus is the cost of a sausage sandwich. My story is, I know it's international, and I got it from the subreddit News of the Weird. My story is thus. A festival goer called the police because a sausage sandwich was too expensive for them. A festival goer called the police because a sausage sandwich was too expensive for them. Again, gender, age, location, and bonus, cost of the sausage. Go ahead, boys. Take it away. Thinking out loud.
Okay. You said this is international.
International.
Talking
Okay, so
sausage.
sausage, right?
Germans and the Poles like sausage,
Germany,
right? So,
Austria, the Poles. Yeah, I feel like those are all pretty good locations for sausage eating folk, and also like people who would be able to be like, that's way too much for a sausage sandwich. We eat a lot of sausage around here. We know how much it costs. Like that's absurd. Um,
are the Poles, are they cheap? No, they're not, right? Are
I
they?
mean, I think there's. I mean, the jokes are just about us being dumb. I don't think cheap. I've never heard cheap jokes,
Yeah,
but
me neither.
okay. So, also, what are we? So it's at a festival, so obviously prices are going to inflate it whenever you go to a festival or whatever. You're going to be paying extra money. You know what I mean? Like expensive water, expensive food. What do we think this outrageous sandwich that
Oktoberfest? Yeah,
would?
maybe.
Okay, what
Yeah.
would cause someone to call the police over the price of the sausage? Like, at what point would it even cross your mind? $50?
So now we're leaning back towards the Poles because, like, stupid, you're dumb enough to call the
Are
cops
you
over the
dumb?
price
Are
of
you
a
dumb?
sausage sandwich,
And guys,
right?
I am Polish, so I can say these things, and I grant Liam permission and Matt permission to say these
I
things.
thought,
Okay?
I thought white, like,
Yeah,
was
I
still
think
on
we're
the
all good.
board no matter
But
what.
I'm just saying specifically as a Polak, I grant all
I
permissions here. So
I
we don't want to hear
appreciate that.
anybody. We don't want to hear anybody complaining. All right. This is a chick, right, Liam?
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
a chick. I think.
yeah, yeah. Calling cops over the price of something.
Yeah,
Yes, older woman for sure. You're talking woman over 50.
I love it. 50 plus. So now we need a location and we need the price of this sausage sandwich. What could the price? What's good? The outrageous price be? It's actually funny if it's low, but like
I don't know what's a euro worth, man.
I say we just do it in dollars and figure it out from there. But like
Okay, yeah,
I
the
don't know.
equivalent.
I will tell you that I have the conversion in dollars.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Um, I mean, $20 seems really expensive, but it's at a festival. So
I would not pay 20 even at a festival. I would probably get like a pretzel or something instead and just hold off until because
but
that's
at
20's
what
too
point
much.
at what point would that sandwich seem like not like I don't want that, it's too expensive, to like this should be illegal. I have to call the
But
police on this.
Oktoberfest, if you're at the drinking festival, no, because then you would be okay with paying it because then you just want
Yeah,
food.
you just want the food.
Yeah, all right. Let's go. I'm going Poland, woman over 50, 20 smackaroos around that area. 20 bucks.
I feel like it's 30. I feel like
30.
30. I think yeah. I think really
That's offensively high. So I
it
could
is.
see,
It is. I'm gonna go with Liam on everything except I'm gonna go more in the 30. He's going $20 range. I'm going $30 range. But
Okay.
woman, 50 plus woman in Poland.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm with it.
So you guys are saying that your gender guess is woman, The age you're guessing is 50 plus. The
Mhm.
location you're guessing is Poland. And what is the price you're guessing?
I said
Liam,
20. He said 30.
Okay. So we'll just do plus 20. 20 plus.
okay,
Is that fair?
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You fellas ready for this one, baby?
Oh boy,
The way he's
Okay.
laughing, I feel like we're way
I
off.
feel yeah.
Yep. A German teenager
Oh.
got so upset the price of a bratwurst at the Hofer Volkfest that he called the police multiple times. The 18-year-old,
What?
18-year-old male was
What?
told that the bratwurst
Wow.
cost €4. €4, which converts to $4.68 American.
What? Nah, he was hammered. He was
No, he was intoxicated.
absolutely.
The bratwurst cost €4, but he insisted on only paying €3.50. Despite so what he kept doing was this drunk 18-year-old at the Hofer Volkfest, which is a German festival. He kept the guy. It was $4 for the bratwurst, and the guy's like, "No, it's $4 or €4. You got to pay €4." And the kid's like, "How about 350? I'll pay 350." And he's like, "No, it's €4." And the kid's like, 350, come on. He's like, "No, €4, right?" And then he paid the €4, right? And then called the police saying that we had an agreement. He hasn't given me back my 50 cents. So he
Yes.
legit called the police multiple, like dozens of times, saying that he's like, they said it was 350. I gave him 4. He hasn't given me the 50 cents back. And everyone's like, no, he never said that. Like everyone there was like, this kid's drunk and lying.
This
Not
kid's
happened. Right.
more than drunk. He is blackout drunk.
Right.
Because
So
he's dying on that hill over 50 cents. And
dude,
he is
50 cents.
Yeah, he's blacked out.
This
Absolutely.
kid's also a terrible hang.
Oh, he's the
He's a
worst.
terrible
He is
hang.
the worst. Dude.
Yeah.
Terrible
He
hang.
has no friends. He
You're
was
gonna
just
screw it
looking
up
for
for
someone to
everybody
talk
for
with,
50 cents.
basically.
Right. He had no one else to engage with. And like, if I'm there with a group of my boys, everyone's been at a bar or something with when you're like, okay, well, here's where this guy goes ahead and screws this up for everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? This guy
Yeah.
does that everywhere he goes. Everywhere he goes, he's the one everybody does it once in a while. He's the one who does it consistently every time.
Yeah.
He's ruining the party for everybody involved over some petty bullshit like this.
If you're
Awful hang.
if you're at a festival complaining about 50 cents, like I would understand if it was 20 something. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't understand calling the police, but I understand being like, this is fucking wild. Or if the guy legit took $20 from him or something, I could be like, okay, I guess, right? But 50 cents, dude, if I was there, I'd have been like, here's 50 fucking cents, dude. Go fuck off somewhere.
They probably were. I'm sure somebody there was like, dude, here's 50. And he's like, no dude, he's not doing this to me. It's not about that.
Yeah. That guy stinks.
So he's the worst. So the answer was, for all those playing at home, it was a male, 18-year-old male.
Unbelievable. That blows me
Hof,
away.
Germany. And the actual cost of the sausage sandwich was €4. He called the police dozens of times, over 50 cents. And then, so despite his repeated attempts to negotiate, the seller wouldn't budge on the 50-cent difference. After buying the bratwurst at the listed price, the young man called the police, demanding they investigate and get his money back. When officers arrived, he continued to be uncooperative and eventually was taken into custody. He now faces criminal charges for misusing emergency calls. So for like dialing 911, their 911 I think is 110 over there.
Well, you should know. You've been to Europe a couple times.
Yeah. I mean, I've actually been to Germany, so.
All right, well, Liam,
I've been to Frankfurt.
We were kind of close on Poland, but everything else, we got our clocks clean.
Well, I mean, when you say, but think about it though. You're haggling a price. I should have asked if you would have guessed the religion.
Easy,
I don't know if we can do that. I think,
but it's in Germany, so
that's like,
Yeah. I get what you're
Would have
getting at
never
there,
gotten
Maddie.
it. Never.
I get what
Okay,
you're getting
so
at.
that was me for this week. Love it. Also, guys, want to let you know my mom's a fan of this show. First time we've now published 482 episodes, and she's finally said we have something that she likes to listen, well, that she's willing to listen to, which is the Guess the News show. She's not in on
Love it.
the Friday show where we're rating fitness moms, but she's said she's in on Guess the News. So either
She'll get
way,
there.